Hi, Jenny.
Hello. Hi. Good evening, Melissa. Good evening, all.
Hi, Jenny. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Ladies Skills Facebook
Yes,
Live.
welcome
And
to our
tonight,
meet and greet.
yes, we have our monthly meet and greet as usual every Tuesday, once per month. And today, I think we have someone really special, and I'm sure you're very excited to talk to her, right, Jenny?
I've been talking almost every day.
Today is my 荣幸, it's an honor because I get to speak to two successful mompreneur. And I'm not a mother, I'm not even married, but to have a chance to learn from them and to grow with them, I think it's something that I'm quite excited about. And it's such meetings that I want to bring forward to everyone so that we can all learn and grow together.
Oh, yeah. Michelle is really a very capable lady. Six-figure income. You guys would want to love to hear what's the secrets behind.
Yes. So let me share a little bit more about the Ladies Queue if you're here for the first time. The Ladies Queue is a lifestyle community across Asia that brings you ladies trends and happenings about beauty and wellness, food, fashion, travel, and parenting. And of course, this time around for meet and greet, we're going to add in one more, which is fempreneur and mompreneur, where we talk about ladies building up their businesses in all these traits.
Yes. And in fact, we also welcome Overseas Asia, especially after Vital Year's live stream. I actually personally received quite a number of Malaysia side office who are looking forward to do live stream with us. So do welcome, and we will want to spread the support towards all our so-called nearby countries. We help one another and raise one another up.
Yeah. So Jenny, I'm curious, how did you first meet Michelle?
Through a media event. Yeah, but I
Oh,
really couldn't remember what is the years, right? And she is very, very friendly and very
she
smiley. And yeah, I like the charisma in her. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. And I want to like question her today. I want to ask a lot of questions because as you can see, she's a mother of three children, three beautiful kids, and yet she's able to build such a wonderful and successful career. And on top of that, maintain her family life, even me time, and she's just started a new business as well, right? Which is the slime business.
Yeah.
So to me, that is very impressive. I've not met any mothers who can build a lifestyle business just like her, and no wonder
So
she's paying it
perfect,
forward.
right?
Yeah, she's paying it forward right now by coaching more people. I think that's beautiful and that's amazing.
Yes. So beside this, perhaps we shall let our audiences like and share our page, and let us welcome Michelle Hon to come on board with us to have a chat tonight, a chill chat.
Yay! Hi,
Hi,
Michelle.
Hi,
hi
Michelle.
Thank you.
everyone. Thank you for the lovely introduction.
The
I'm
chill
going
mom.
to I'm going to zoom in your screen so everyone gets to see you.
Hello, hi everyone. My name is Michelle.
Yeah, thank you for coming on to our show today.
Thank you for having me. Lovely, lovely. I always love to talk to Jenny and yourself, Melissa.
Yeah, but the last time I met you was a long time ago. I think
Has
it
it
was
been a
at
long
one of your
that, huh?
time?
events. It was
Really?
it was definitely before Circuit Breaker,
Oh my
where
god,
you had
Never
launched.
yes.
launched.
Yeah, time flies, isn't it?
It
Yes.
is. Where we had good food together and take lots of great photos. But then after that, we were so busy we couldn't meet, and then Circuit Breaker came in. So that was the
That
last
is
time. But
true.
I know you and Jenny have met each other a couple of times already.
Yes.
I
A
miss
couple
the
of times, just
karaoke
once.
session. Yeah.
That was
Twice,
before
right?
circuit breaker,
Twice.
though. No. Yeah, I
Recently,
don't know. I've lost
recently
count
just one.
already.
Okay, so before I ask you any questions, shall we share
Mm.
our wonderful apparels today?
Oh
Yep.
yes. Let's do it.
Shall we start with
So
Michelle first?
okay, so yeah, so
Okay, I'm gonna.
the founder of Juke is our friend Angie, and she has kindly know that we're going on live today, and she's like, oh, can I sponsor what you wear? I'm like, and we're like, oh really, so kind, and she insisted on it, and so since she kind of forced me into it.
The yellow
This is
theme.
like, so I went to her website and I immediately falls in love with this dress because it looks so girly. Okay, I'm
I'm
gonna like turn
gonna
it.
change
Okay,
the. This is
so
easier for them to
it's
see.
very like girly.
Yes.
Like
Oh,
it's
that is
very
so me.
like,
That is so me.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's very girly. It's actually not very me. But I saw it on the model and I thought, oh, that's so cute. I want that. And then I tried on. I'm like, maybe if I'm like 10 years younger, then maybe lah. But I also still like it. I think it's a very vibrant white and yellow color. So yeah, it suits everyone, and it's also loose, so it's good for like any type of body shape.
It's very
Hikes
good for
your tummy when you
buffet.
eat a lot. Yeah.
Actually, we also make fun in the WhatsApp chat saying that tonight is a yellow theme, so shall let Michelle wear the yellow. And then we have a shoulder to cry on. So for Melissa and myself, we are off shoulder tonight.
Michelle, is yours off shoulder too?
No, mine
Yeah.
is kind of like, I think you can either go really close, but then I kind of like it a bit more like that. I want to show a bit more skin lah, since you guys are showing the shoulder, right?
Today, Jenny and I are showing a little bit more than usual.
Yes.
So Jenny, you want to share your attire together with me?
Okay, sure. We stand up.
Yeah, sure. We've got this off shoulder. It's a little bit crop top. Not very crop actually. It's not very long either. Yeah, but what I have is in white off shoulder, or you can put it on with the sleeves. Up to you how you want to get it done. But today I like it off shoulder. I feel a little bit like Cinderella with the color theme that I have. So Jenny is having opposite. She's got the black top. The black skirt and the blue top, and I've got the white top and the blue skirt.
Yeah, mine is a blue top, and same thing is off shoulder. But if I need to go back to work, then it will have to pull up a little bit. Yeah, and it's
if you go back to work, why you can wear like that? What?
Tonight is
I'm
a
sure you
chill
can
night, so can off. It's a long black dress. I think for the black dress, we have to go for the IG posting. Then you can showcase.
Yeah, I've already posted mine. So if you want to see what I'm wearing, you can head over to my IG story at Melissa London Mickey. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna screen out so that we can see ourselves better now. But I honestly prefer this view. Come, Michelle, tell us more about yourself.
Oh, hi. What don't people know about me already?
Okay, we know that you're not from Singapore, you are actually from Malaysia. And then after that you headed over to Australia. So maybe not everyone knows about that part. Maybe you could share with us a little bit more.
Okay, so now I'm a mother of 3. I've been in Singapore for the past 12 years already. But what was I gonna say? Oh yes. So prior to moving to Singapore, I was in Sydney for 4 to 5 years. I moved over from Malaysia. So I'm born and bred in Malaysia, and I moved to Australia for love. And I don't know if you guys want to hear the story. So basically, I started modeling while I was still in high school, really. So right after graduation, so I continued modeling. I mean, the income was good, and so I actually didn't I actually don't even have a degree. I did not finish my uni because I enrolled myself in a mass communication course, and I did not finish it because it was I just couldn't travel for because I was modeling around the region like Singapore, Hong Kong, Malaysia, and just doing the whole circuit. And when you're in school, you just can't travel, and I'm just like this can wait. So let's just do my work, right? So, and when I was about 24, I felt like I've already been modeling for 7 years, and that's enough. I just want to quit. And I was going to move to London with a friend of mine. But before that, I remember going to Sydney with another friend of mine who's also a model. But we were just there for like a holiday, a short holiday. We know of like a few friends, and we also went to a few agencies and just kind of like drop our book and our comp card and all. And on the first night, I think it's on the first night. I said first night. I can't remember which night, but it's like one of the very first birthday parties. So the friend that we live in Sydney know a friend birthday party. So we went with him to this birthday party, and that's where I met Nick, my husband now.
And, really? You went to a birthday party and you met your husband? Party,
like, until today, I still don't know whose birthday it was, okay?
So paying for the birthday matchmaker.
So I got there with my friends, and then I think somehow they heard that there's these 2 girls from Malaysia, and he was born in Malaysia, but he grew up in Australia. So he used his like Malaysian connection, know a little bit about KL to come and talk to us, right? So I remember so he asked for my number, I gave it to him, and he didn't call. He waited 3 days, you know, the 3-day rules before you call. So when he finally called me on the 3rd day, I'm like, which Nick? Like, honestly, I forgot. Because in between the 3rd day, 2nd day, I've also given out my number to other guys, you know.
You see, when you're a pretty, guys come and take your number. That's a
So
good
I'm just
thing.
like, hello, I'm on a holiday, you know, like they asked for a number. I'm like, okay, lor, you know, well, I think we're supposed to be there for like a week or something. So anyway, he called me and he's like, oh, he wants to see me. Let's go for coffee first. So we went for coffee, and I honestly could not remember how he looks like because we met in a club, someone's birthday, right? So he asked me
Was
to
there
wait.
Facebook back then? Was there like
No
or
Facebook yet. This is
Friendster?
pre-Facebook. No Facebook.
Okay.
So he said, okay, he works at National Australia Bank. So he said, I'll wait for me at the lobby and then I'll take you somewhere nearby a cafe. And I dragged my friend along. I'm like, just in case it's like psycho or something, right? So I dragged my friend along. And then he came out, right? I think it's like, you know, in Sydney, people wear jacket and everything to work. So it's like, wow, so yao ying. Because in Malaysia and Singapore, nobody wear jacket, the full suit with a tie, right? And then
We can't, it's too hot.
come with the thing and we're like, and I was like, ooh, not bad.
What leng tai handsome. That's right.
Exactly. So from a 1 week holiday, it got delayed. I think like we delayed our flight to like 3 weeks holiday. So I basically just spent the rest of my holiday with him because he's like, oh, okay. So he offered to take me around, show me around. So I'm like, okay, why not, right? Since you have like a tour guide, and oh yeah. So, but right before I left Sydney to go back to Malaysia, and he already booked a flight to come to KL to see me the next
Very
month.
romantic, eh?
Yeah. So so like, I think 3 months later, we kind of like do this long distance thing, and 3 months later, I moved country. Instead of going to London, I moved to Sydney for
3 months.
I know, right?
Wow.
Like now,
How did you even know that this is the right person? Yeah.
I don't know. In a weird way, like I remember actually writing an email to my best friend in Malaysia and say, I think I may have met the one. I don't know what made me like so sure to say that, but yeah, luckily it turned out well. But to me,
and he's still a leng tai now, so that's great.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people say, "Oh, why do you give up your career for him and all?" Right? But for me, it was more of a calculated risk because I was already ready to leave modeling, and it's easy. It's hard to leave. You're still in the country, and there's like calls to ask you for jobs and everything, right? So I think moving away and like going somewhere else to study and start brand new is a lot easier for me. So when I reached Australia, I was really like all by myself. Like I know him, and then I have another girlfriend that lived there. And basically, I know 2 people, and then I enrolled myself in a college, and I studied childcare, and kind of like just supported myself through studies and some of my savings that I earned through modeling, and work part time, and I managed to get my PR within a year and a half, 2 years, and then after that I started working, and then as soon as I kind of like established myself, I was in the more operation F&B events space. He got an offer to move to Singapore. So I'm like, what? I finally like kind of made my mark. I got my own friends and a good career, and I have to move again. So I sort of like refused to move at first. So he came first, and then we did the 6 months, and then I visit him on a holiday, and he showed me all the nice places, right? I always say like during dating time, he always bring me to like the nicest place and blah, blah, blah. After got married, what we get? Food court. And he's like, hey, no need to woo you anymore.
Oh my.
So I always say,
but how about your dad, uncle? How you managed to convince your dad that you're going to marry and then you're going overseas? Like I'm
not going to marry yet. I wasn't even going to marry yet, right? It was just, hey, I met some guy and I'm moving country. I don't know how I managed to. I think my dad was apprehensive, but I've always been independent. Having earning my own money since very young, and I used to travel all by myself to all this country anyway. So I think he was warning me against me, like, are you sure who's this guy? And then and then he came, right? He came to KL for a while to visit me a month later. I can't remember whether my dad met him during that trip or not, but yeah, for some reason, like I think my dad has always been very trusting of me, so he let me go, and yeah. So, well, at the back of my head is like, oh, if this doesn't work out, it's not really just for him. Like, I mean, if this new life somewhere else doesn't work out, what do I have to lose? I can always go back to Malaysia and just, hey, I'm back, and start modeling again if I want to. But yeah, so I'm glad I took the opportunity
The risk,
and the chance
yeah.
and the risk, you can call it the risk. And to me,
The
it's just like,
calculated risk.
why not, right? You only have one life. Why let fear hold you back, and just go for it.
That's amazing. I think that to me is courage, because I don't think I would be able to answer like people asking me, "Hey, you crazy? Why you want to make such a decision? Are you sure?" Like
Yeah.
people throwing doubts at me. I think I might not be able to handle it.
Yeah, I got a lot of that. Like, are you sure? Like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I don't have 100% of the plan at all. I
Exactly.
do not. This is like, just go and find out. Like, what's the worst? The worst is, oh, it didn't work out. I'm back. And I'm back the way I started. I don't think I would have lost anything to take a couple months off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the
I know
audience, if you would like, if you're hearing this and you actually make the same decision as Michelle, and you feel that she made the right choice, if I mean, obviously we all know she made the right choice lah, but back then, if you would have made the same choice, let us know. Like, put it in the comment section, and then
Yeah, maybe
let's
we should do a
discuss
poll.
about
Would
it.
you have moved or you wouldn't?
Yeah, do a poll.
Yeah.
Exactly.
it
Because
takes a
if
lot
it's
of
me,
courage.
3 months only, and he's a total stranger that you got to know at
Yeah, the
a birthday
extreme,
party.
Michelle. We are the
Yeah, but
extreme.
I guess that, being in the modeling industry since young and for so many years, I kind of have met many type of people, and I think I'm quite a good judge of character. Now I can say that, but at 24, now I think back also like a bit young. but at that time, I felt like I felt like he's really like goody boy that I've not met before. Maybe because of the type of men or guys that I used to meet as a model, right? The playboy, and he's really different. He's super quiet in my opinion. It's like almost like borderline nerdy to me. So it's like, his good family, everything is still intact, coming from my broken family and everything. So it's like, yeah.
Amazing.
Would you mind to share a little bit more? What do you mean by broken family?
Oh, so my parents got married when they were very young. They got married when they're 21. And my dad was very good looking, and he was an entrepreneur. And there were times when he was very poor, and there was also time where he's, well-to-do at like even 25, even 30 years old. When I was 10, he was already only 30 and good looking. And basically he has a lot of women. And in Malaysia at that time, having, a divorce is kind of like frowned upon. And my mom, having gotten married so young and thought it was very hard for her, and she didn't have that financial stability, and so it was very hard for her to leave. And so my dad at some point wasn't really living at home, because my mom technically has kicked him out of the house, but they're not divorced, you know what I mean? And so he has like a second wife with like proper wedding and everything. So yeah, so yeah, you can say, I'm like, and then only until my mom passed away when she was 13, then I went back to live with my dad, because who else can we live with, right? And yeah, so it was just not like a wholesome family growing up. It was kind of dysfunctional. I mean, I'm on good terms with my dad right now. I appreciate what he did for me, and it's just that, yeah, we're just not the wholesome, lovely, intact family that I wish that I have growing up. But every family is slightly different, and yeah.
And you're bringing that to your children, so that's something.
And yeah, I think one of the reasons why I started a business from home is because I want to be that mentor for people like my mom, who perhaps not that say like you're in a bad marriage. You want to do more than just being a stay-at-home mom. You feel like you have more to give, whether it is to your world or to the world, or it is to prove to yourself that you can.
Yeah.
But you just don't know who to go to, right? And I just want to be that mentor, or someone that perhaps someone like my mom who can ask a question to, and I feel like there are a lot of entrepreneur, a lot of successful lady these days, which is great, but a lot of them are so far out. Like, they have the high profile one has built like multi-million-dollar company. They just feel like too far removed from us, who are just stay-at-home mom, who haven't actually started anything. Like, it feels like that's so far out of reach. I can't get there, but I want to be that middle ground. Yes, you can. You don't have to build a multi-million-dollar business to be successful. You can be a stay-at-home mom and build a business that you are proud of. We don't have to earn a lot, right? I mean,
I totally agree.
exactly. We only need to a good kind of like financial support and to know that we are taken care of, right? And we're not struggling. And also we get to have that time to be at home with our children, and we're not missing out on their growing years. And a lot of moms I know sort of have to choose between career or family, and either way you choose, you lose, right? You choose family and you feel like, oh, in career I'm falling behind my peers at work, or at work I'm leaving early to fetch my kids, and all my single
I went through that.
colleague, and all my colleagues give me that side eye. Oh, why is she, you know? And we have to, can we leave early also? You know, that guilt that you have.
Yes.
Or if you stay at work and you always feel that, I'm perhaps not spending enough time with my children. My helper is spending more time. What's the point of having children? So I want to change that. And I have 2 daughters, and I want that when it's time for them to be moms, they have this third choice. They can do both at home.
Yes. And amazing part is the world technology has changed tremendously as compared to our olden days. Yeah.
Exactly.
Our olden days.
Jenny just said it, like our mom's time, or not even our mom's time, like just 10 years ago, you can't do this.
Yeah.
But right now, you can basically have a TV show like you guys right now, right? 10
work
years
from
ago,
home.
you can't even do this. So why not make use of the technology? And people always say, oh, we miss out on that time. I wish I had started earlier. We wish like tech boom, I have invested or whatever. So now is the time where you can start an online business from home with practically nothing, very, very little. Yeah.
You start small, at least you put your first foot out of it. Then slowly you build from there. It takes times. And I would actually want to share is that there's no easy way out. There is some hard work. Don't look at Michelle so glam. Michelle is very hardworking. Really, she works when she's doing copywriting, etc. No disturbance. She's very focused.
Yes. I really turn off everything. Like You just need to know how to work like productively. It's not about the hour that you put in. It's just how efficient you are.
That's right. Totally agree. So back then, when you were younger and when you were in Sydney, then what made you come? I mean, of course, your husband made you come to Singapore. But
so
was it
like
a tough transition for you?
He moved here first for half a year, and then I came to visit him on a holiday. And like I said, he showed me all the nice places. I'm like, I think I can live here.
So it's after seeing everything.
And then my boss in Sydney was very nice. He was really supportive. He was like, okay, maybe you just go for 3 months. I will keep your position for you. I will not fill it for 3 months. If it doesn't work out, you come back, you still have your job. I'm like, okay, I'm going.
Wow.
So it was really, really nice. We're still in
touch.
That's a huge
push
really
factor. Like, that's a really huge push factor. Because him to say that already
and
like
also I spoke to a number of people. I spoke to a number of people in Sydney, like older women especially, and I said, I have this dilemma. I don't know whether I should choose this and this. You know, I was 28 at the time, and she was saying that she was a very successful businesswoman. I can't remember whether she was married or not, but she says like, we have a very short kind of like amount, like time frame for like family and have children and make use of that. And I guess like for that 6 months, like I felt really alone in Sydney because he's not there. And even though I was very fulfilled with work and everything, I felt like something was missing. And so do I choose a guy or a job? But then so I thought I felt like, you know, he was worth it, I guess. Like, just give it a try since the job's going to be there waiting for me anyway. And and a job is just a job, right? You can always find another one. You know, if I've built myself so far, I guess I've already started over so many times. It's just this one more time that I have to start over. So
which brought you really well, because if you didn't make the decision, then we won't get to see you and meet you.
Yes, yes. I think like one
And
thing
Mom Boss
leads to
Academy won't
another,
happen.
right? So yeah, I
Yeah.
think like it's always good to talk to older people, like people who've been through it, a mentor, or yeah, someone who can sort of like see things a few years ahead of you.
Yes.
Yeah, this I agree. So
Mm.
I've
And
got
that time
Jenny.
you
I've got
already
Jenny
have
with me.
Georgia.
Sorry?
And that time you already have Georgia.
At that time, I was not
Lauren and
married.
Georgia. Not married yet at all.
Not married
In
yet.
Sydney.
In
Ah,
Sydney,
okay.
we weren't even married. So
So
we moved
coming
to
over
Singapore.
to Singapore.
So I moved to Singapore. We're still dating, right, for 2 years,
Ah.
and I kind of hinted that if he doesn't propose, I'm going to break up with him. and when I came here, I was at a job that I had quite a number of suitors, and he knows. So he probably like quickly, put a ring on it. so then 2 years later, we got married, but the wedding was back in Sydney. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Mm.
Wow.
That's why I
the
keep on thinking.
decisions you have
I
to
keep
make.
on remember that you married in Sydney.
Yeah, we were. I mean, like the wedding was in Sydney, but at that time we were already living in Singapore.
Okay.
Cool.
So today you all know a lot of inside story. So if you are keen
all
to
the whole
know
love story. What is this? This is supposed to be like entrepreneurship, and then now it's like love story.
if you're
It's
keen to
meet
know
and
more,
greet. Meet and greet talks
please
about
type in the
everything.
comment.
That is true. Meet and greet. It's all easy. It's all fun.
I have a question from Gilbert. How
Okay.
old are your daughters?
My daughters are turning. One just turned 6 yesterday, and one is turning 8 this year.
And your son?
My son is 3, turning 4. Yeah, so they're 2 years apart. So yeah, I got married at 30 myself and gave birth, the first one 32, 34, 36. Wow. Everything, you guys know everything about me already.
Today is open book session.
Yeah, open book session. Oh, well, I have always been an open book anyway, so I'm totally okay to share.
I agree. And I'm glad that I can hear you share, because if we are not transparent and we if I don't know you, then it's hard for me to learn for myself. Like I see you as a mentor as well, and the life that you lead can also impact me in so many ways.
I think sometimes, like, even though we may not see the lesson in our own story, but it could always be a lesson in someone else's life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So chase love, not money.
Well, not really chase. I think it happens that he's just there. Either like, do you want to give it up, or you? Yeah, I think it's just worked out.
I believe
for me.
love is fated.
Yeah,
I believe love is fated. Yeah.
Yeah, for your case, Jenny,
but
yes,
I also think that
really
it's kind of fated. But I like to think that like your happiness and your life is in your hand.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, yes, it may be fated, like, like serendipity. He happens to be there, I happen to be there, but at the end of the day, you still need to make that decision.
Yes,
Yes,
exactly. You made it happen. Yeah, you made it happen.
Yeah,
I agree.
And
so
along the couple journey, both couple have to really put in their, effort to make the relationship work as well.
Of course. It's not easy, it's not like, oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes I feel like it's communication, right? It's so easy to like, angry on my own and like expect him to read my mind. Of course, I have those days. I'm like, why is he not doing this? Why is he saying this? Like, it's not like, but I think it's always works out the best if I just like tell him whatever I think, and then hear it from his perspective. Maybe he sees it as a totally different way, and work things out that way. So communication is key.
Yeah, communication is key. This I agree. So with 3 children, what made you want to? I mean, you mentioned just now that you wanted to set an example to your kids.
Yeah.
What are the other? Do you have other reasons why you want to be a mompreneur?
I was just bored. So I started a business when after I got married in Singapore. I started F&B business, but I had to give it up when I became a mom. Right, when my first baby came, because I'm not from here. He's not from here. I don't have parents to help me. So do I go and work 13 hours a day and abandon my baby with like a childcare or a helper that I barely know? So I gave up my F&B business to be a stay-at-home mom. So I thought, my husband he has his good income. I can be a tai if I want to. And I thought, okay, I'll be a tai, you know, just go high tea and blah, blah, blah. Within 3 months, I was like, so bored. Like, just wake up and think about what to cook. Right? I think like, I really salute moms who love that, but it's not me. So so I started working part-time, and it didn't work out because when I worked part-time, I had to leave the house for a number of times, a number of hours a day. So my baby was crying, and then I can only work a few hours. So I feel like I'm not giving 100% at work, and I'm still leaving my kids at home half a day. So what's the point? Then I started a blog. So I thought, okay lah, I heard this blog thing. At that time was still new, okay, 2012. So I'm like, okay lah, I hear people start blogging, I start a blog lor. Then I realized, there's other people reading this, you know. It's not just my online diary. Then when I realized that, then I started looking into monetizing the blog seriously, then writing evergreen articles, making sure it's very valuable for other people and it's not just for my own enjoyment and to rant or online diary. So within a year, so I had sponsors that sort of came and offered me money to write an article. It's not much. It's very little. In fact, it's so little. And it's until I went to a course. I took up this course that cost $16,000 at that point. Wow. At that time, sounds crazy to me. You know, I wasn't even earning that money. So, but I took it anyway because I knew that's what I needed. And because they allow me to pay in installment. So I took it anyway. And within a year of implementing what they taught us, I doubled my income for that year. And I think by the 1.5 year, I can pay off that fee. And since then, it's just been doubling up my income. So it's just really on understanding internet marketing, building personal brand, and how to it's really just branding myself as more than just a blogger. And instead of just monetizing through my website, so I had I actually built a consultancy business. So that really helped in elevating myself. So I can now jack up my price of writing a blog and also earn as a consultant. So
Jenny, you were saying something?
No, just now the connection is a little bit bad.
I could hear her. I could hear her quite clearly. Okay. I'm very amazed by how you make your decisions. Like, you know, like when you go to Sydney, that's one, and then to come back to Singapore, and then to spend 16,000 something you haven't earned. Yeah, and I think every choice you made brought you to something new, and because of that courage and that first step that you take, even not knowing where you are heading to, it brings you good returns, and with the hard work that you put in. I think a lot of people don't dare to make such decisions.
Yeah, I see what you mean, and I totally understand, but I've been told that I'm quite gutsy in making such move. It's also because I think because of my mom's short life, right? I know that if your life is not promised, you don't know how long or how, so, and I sort of have that money, even though I haven't earned that money, but I have 16,000 in my bank account. If I really can't pay, I can pay $500 per month, even though if I don't earn anything. So for me, it's like money is not, you don't need a lot of, but use it. Money is meant to be used. It's meant to be spent so that you can earn more money. Or enjoy your life. It's meant to be used, and it's not meant to be hoarded in our bank account and for what, right? So you invest it, or you use it to or use it for self-development or grow your business, because as we know, we can't do everything by ourselves. So it's great that you and Jenny are partners, and you have a team now, and that's really how you can grow a business, right? Or up level in any way in your life. So if you have money, I'm not saying like use until you got no saving. Always have that buffer, that you have some buffer living off money, and the rest of it invest and use it to better your life.
Yes, I agree on that.
Mm.
I totally agree because a lot of people, especially like maybe my age group, we spend money on bags and shoes and
Yeah.
branded just to elevate, like so that when I take a wallet out, I feel 没有这么下水, I don't know. But I don't know how we get this mindset. I don't know where I got this mindset as well. Maybe because of the peer pressure where everyone is carrying like branded goods, then you must own one as well. And every time when you own one, then you want to go to the next level and you want to go to the next level instead of investing in like self-learning or upgrading my skills, something like that. And this is something that I learned.
I mean, if you can afford a nice handbag or wallet, by all means go invest it if it makes you happy, But besides just material thing, also think about whether that thing would actually bring you up to a better person or take you to another level. So back to your wallet thing, right? It's also psychologically put people up to another status level. So that's why people like buy expensive stuff, right? So I think in a way it's also telling themselves that they are upgraded in a way.
There.
It's like a reward. They buy
agent.
Exactly. So I'm not against like buying
drive
material
big car.
things. So if you're happy, it makes you happy and you can afford it, right? Don't take out a loan for it. By all means, go.
Yeah.
But do you know that in COVID-19 situation, I realized that actually we don't need all this.
Yeah.
Like, when I speak to my friends who drive really nice cars, and then they come to me and say that I don't even know why I'm driving my Maserati when I don't even use it right now, or like I don't even know why I have such a branded bag. Right? Then they reflect, and I mean when we talk about it, we realize that we always spend our time chasing for materials instead of spending our time chasing for growth and for our own future. So it has been a great. I don't know whether I'm speaking for I'm speaking for myself.
A lot of
at
people
least.
feel that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Like actually, we just need air, food, water.
The basics,
some clothes.
right? And love, health.
Yeah.
Food and
So 2020
friendship.
has been a great reflection year for me. But how about you? How have you been dealing with the whole COVID situation, especially right now that you're running a business? Are times better for you now or worse? Maybe you could share with us a little bit more.
I would say in the whole, I think Mom Boss Academy, especially because I just started last year where I help moms build businesses from home, we are definitely getting a lot more interest because I think more people are finding themselves at home and like, hey, or they are at the risk of losing their job or the husband is not, earning or losing the job. And so they feel like, hey, maybe this one, something that I can consider. So in that front, it's actually helping. And I also work as a brand ambassador for brands on Instagram and all that. I think I can see a lot of some of the marketing budget being cut or frozen, so that's a bit slow down a little bit. But I've never really want to rely on ads and as influencer and all that anyway. So so in a way I'm, as you can tell, I'm a very positive person. So I always like to see the positive side of things. Yes, I may not be getting so much kind of like brand sponsorship or like engagement or brand works right now, and it's great. So it's so I have more time to spend on Mom Boss Academy and growing it as my own online business. And along with that, we also launched 𝐷𝐶 this year, which offers delivery food. And the kids being at home, seeing me like building business from home. So my daughter just started a slime business. So she launched that a couple of weekends ago. And, we just take some photos and I sort of help her with it and ask her the direction that she wants. So she handles all the DMs, all the incoming and everything. And they just ask everyone to like, pay to mommy's account, which is great. and so far, I must say, the business has been Friday, probably about 10 days now, 10, 11 days maybe in business. And she has earned almost $400.
Wow.
That's good.
That's not bad, right? So
well done, Lauren.
Lauren and Georgia, so both of them, they name it, they did the logo themselves on Canva.
Wow.
So of course I sort of have to help them, but I'm glad to see that
you're their business consultant.
Yeah, you're gonna do this
Mental.
way, okay? Or maybe we do this one, and yeah. But they do tell me what they want to do though, like the design of the slime and all that, experimenting and all that is all them. So they come up with the
Wow.
design, they come up with the name of the design. Yeah,
And
very
she also
cute
did
name.
a IG live as well, right?
So yes,
To
Yes,
demonstrate.
so instead of like we have two style of product. You can either DIY yourself. We sell you the kit where Jenny's daughter has supported us and bought one. It's like all the ingredients and you mix it yourself, because that's really the fun part, right? Where you see things come together. And we also sell ready-made slime in the design that they have. What was the question? Oh yeah. So the IG live is for her to guide people who bought the kit on like making it together.
Yeah. And she
Yeah.
presented herself really well. I was very, very impressed.
Okay, I was
Yeah.
on
You
the
watch
side
it.
telling her, hey, remember to say this, remember to say this. So I was really worried that if people take the instruction and like their slime didn't come together. So towards the end, we let people come on as well and share on the live, and I'm very glad to see like they managed to get the slime together. Yeah.
It's amazing how you're handing over like a entrepreneur mind and entrepreneur spirit to your daughters, and to see that happening, I'm filled with so much respect. I want to be like that
Oh,
next
thank
time if
you.
I'm a mom. Yeah.
I think like our daughters or our children really look up to us, It's not what we say, it's what we do.
Yes.
So yeah, so that's why I think like it's very important for parents. If you want your children to be a certain way, you have to be a certain way. Like I'm very conscious about saying, oh, mommy is fat in front of my children. If I do not ever want them to feel like body conscious or they're fat. So don't do that. And if you want your children to be confident and you're not, you better get confident yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lead by example.
Yeah, exactly. So if you're like, you go out, you're like, oh, I'm not sure if I want to do this. And you're like, your children watch just that. And if they see that and like, oh, mommy, go and talk to someone, she's not sure, she doesn't want to do it, then I also don't want to do it, And if mommy takes up any challenge, like we went to Club Med just before CB. So they were doing the flying trapeze, right? And so my kids were like really scared. To be honest, I was also really scared. I done it once when I was 18 and I couldn't get my leg up, but I went anyway. So I'm like, okay, watch, mommy's gonna do it. I'm like, oh my god. But I did it anyways, right? Just to show that, okay, mommy is also scared, not to show that we're superhuman, to show that we are also scared, but we do it despite that we're scared,
We overcome the fear.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Like I think
this is important.
To do that, and it has to start from yourself, like what you think on a daily basis that allows you to create the action to impact them. So you can't be negative and then try to act positive. It has to be from within.
I think you
intrinsic positivity.
you can't. But I think like it's also a habit, right? Even though you think negative, you act positive over a number of
You
times.
act negative.
No. If you think negative and then you act positive,
Yes.
I think acting after a while you become that person.
Fake it till you make it.
Front brave.
I don't really like the word fake it till you make it though, but I think it's a habit thing,
Yes,
like,
put a front
right.
brave. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, I like to think that my children actually help me become a better person, because I want to be a better person for them. Because if I'm just living for myself, like I don't care, like just myself, right? I die, right? But it's more like I want to leave a good legacy for them, so it makes me want to be a better person.
Wow. I can't feel it 100% because I don't have children. But the Ladies Q is like my community, and I want to. Sorry.
In fact, once when you have a children, the whole mindset will change.
Exactly right. When you become mom.
Yeah. You might feel that now I don't really feel it, but once the baby is in your hand, you look at it, you will start to think the future, and you will start to want to make plans, like later part, if the baby grown up, go to school, that hours pick up, etc. How all this come into your mind, you will start to do all the necessary planning. And in fact, this COVID period is a very good time to do this kind of planning. Why I say so? If let's say you have a job and you now still have a job, it's a blessing, because you are able to get to work from home and put in a little bit extra of effort. You take up a course or find a mentor, you put in extra hours you work smart, and then you pick up a different skill. From there, you have a job, and then at the same time, you start your something on your own. Then once when you feel that, yes, I'm ready, I can let go, phew, you are entrepreneur already. Yeah, a lot of people do in that way. So go and find a good mentor.
Correct. Yeah, no need to jump 2 feet, you know, you can still hang on to your day job and just spend a little bit more time. Just be harder this time. Like, it's just harder for a short amount of time because you're sort of working 2 jobs. But yeah, it's just for a sense of security, it's a lot better lah. Once your side business is starting to earn money, then you feel a lot better for leaving your main job, right?
Yeah. At least that's also less risky if you just hop into entrepreneurship without having a stable income.
Yeah,
I agree. Just let me see. Jupe says hi to everyone.
Hi.
Thank you, Jupe, for dressing us up today. Yeah. So in the meantime, I can also share the promo code with everyone. Enjoy $10 off Jupe new collection with $80 spent with the promo code LadiesQ. So head over to the Jupe website and you will be able to use that promo code. So yeah, I think Jupe has been really kind to us. Every time when I ask someone, do you know what I'm gonna wear for my Facebook Live, they will just say Jupe today. Everyone knows that.
They know already.
Yeah. And the boss Angie has been really, really kind to us as well. She actually prepared while sending over the apparel, she also prepared macaroons, which was really delicious.
Yes, I know. I just had it because I was so tired.
It was so good.
I was so tired. I'm like, I need some sugar.
Yeah, the sweet treats really cheers us up. And I like the way how she actually put all the words across is that, during this COVID period, F&B are suffering a lot. Any little help that we can actually support one another is really very, very, you lighten up a person's day. So if you do think of sending any sweet treats to your friends, to your relatives, to your loved one, do so.
Yeah. Oh, and Super Mom TV came from YouTube saying, hi ladies, all looking good. Thank you.
Hi, thanks.
Another successful mother, also making good 5 to 6 figure. Super amazing. Oh, we've got a question that just came in from Shanice. Do you have any advice for females of age 20s who want to work towards a lifestyle of mompreneur? Wow, she's thinking ahead.
Oh, are you thinking ahead? I think you just learn the basics. You can even start now. You don't even start your lifestyle business now if you want to. You don't even have to wait until you're a mom to start a lifestyle business. Even better, right? So start your online business now. I think any online business can. Lifestyle business is basically how you want to decide to work. And I think most of the online business these days, you can turn it more into a lifestyle that you don't need to be in a brick and mortar and go to a location every day, open shop, close shop, right? You can work from Bali if you want to, you're on holiday, you can work from home, or if you have yesterday I took half a day off to take my kids to Pororo Park and what you can because you have set up the system to run. And even better if you are already only in your 20s and you're thinking about this for yourself already, whether you're a mom or not, it's a great lifestyle where you get to choose when or where to work. So I would say look at online business opportunities, whether it's I personally like information products because you just need to create it once and the
you
income,
can use
you
it
just need to relaunch it and recurring income. It's not passive though. A lot of people say passive income. That's not really passive. You still need to think about your launch and understand your customers. You can do physical product, but make sure that someone else is handling the logistics for you, so you don't have to pack and everything and or every time you get an order and then think about packing and sending and all that. Then you're kind of stuck at one position, at one location with your stock, right? If it's drop shipping or that, then by all means go ahead. Or service business. I think service business can also be a lifestyle business. So you basically just work and take appointment when you want to. So decide what sort of business that is suitable for you, find the ideas, learn internet marketing, build your email list. Having a list is so
Database.
important, your database. But of course, your database has to be nurtured.
Yes.
You need to, they have to be, you know who they are, and just not like, not any Tom, Dick, and Harry, and you put in the email list and try to like market to everyone.
Correct.
So
The demographics.
correct. So yeah, so it's great for you, Shanice, if you're already decided for this, and just focus in on one thing that you do well, that you think you can do on the longer term. Because a lot of time we start business and then like 2 years into it, we're like, oh my God, why am I doing it? I hate it so much, right? So decide on what it is that you love doing, that is giving people a purpose, that give you a purpose, earn you an income, and provide value to other people. And yeah, just grow on that.
Wow. I think that really answered her question. We all,
I get that question all the time.
Yeah, I think we all like to work at the go, on the go. We like to work on the go. So be it at home or maybe we're overseas. It's really a dream to be able to work on the go and still be with children and family. And we can do it now with the technology.
I can foresee with the future, especially with COVID, right? A lot of even companies, the employees is working from home. You know, I have a team, and then they ask me, oh, so how many hours should I work per day? I'm like, as long as you reach your KPI, I really don't care if you work 2 hours a day or you work 10 hours a day, as long as your KPI is met, right? As long as I tell you to do this within this week, of course, in a reasonable workload lah, right?
Yeah.
You are able to complete it. Then that's fine. If you're really quick, fine. It's not like, oh, you have to keep clock in 8 o'clock and clock out 5 o'clock. There's no such thing anymore.
I don't believe in that for many years already.
Yeah.
I think most important thing is the passion and the commitment that the person have to actually put in. Sorry, I cut your conversation, Melissa.
Yeah, because I was
I'm done.
I was speaking to a few like business owners, and they actually they don't want to renew like their offices, or if their offices contract has been leased. No, they just want people to work from home, and it's a win-win situation for everyone, not just the the employees, but also for the employers as well. So working from home is like the new trend.
But I still hope to go shopping. I still hope retail side can manage. Yeah, all the F&B, places of interest, tourists, etc. We still need staff outside. Just that for some people, if they wanted to earn an extra income, or they wanted to explore digital marketing, online business, when a lot of people are actually talking about passive income, recurring income, or even right up to what is drop shipping, what is affiliate marketing, etc. What is influencer marketing? You know who to look for.
Yeah. Michelle can teach everything, and also Jenny. Both of them are so experienced in all this.
We learn together. It's a journey that we learn together, and we support together. It's unlike last time, we will say that, oh, this person is our competitor, or this company is our competitor. No, we actually think of collaboration opportunities, and then think of how to complement each other, and that can actually make your life happier.
Totally.
So we've got about 7 minutes. Michelle, could you share with us like what's up and coming for Mom Boss Academy, so everyone can get to know about it?
Okay, so with Mom Boss Academy, I work with students. I call them students 3 ways. So I do one-on-one coaching. If you are in sometimes some of my students, clients, they already have a business, but they hit a roadblock. They don't know how to grow it anymore. Or they don't know how to do reach out to influencer. Just kind of very specific based questions. So I work with them one-on-one. For that, I charge $400 per hour. And I also have a year-long mentorship program for moms who want to start a business, but they don't really have an idea on where to start, how to grow, and how to launch a business, and then internet marketing, how to build a website. So that one is like a whole year program. Registration will be open again in September, because the first batch of students is going through it now, and then we're gonna be open for the second batch this year. So yeah, if you're interested, go to michellehon.com under mentorship. You can leave your name under wait list. And also for moms who's kind of like just want ongoing support, but not really one-on-one, because it's not cheap. So we recently just launched coaching membership, where only for $39 per month, I do twice a month coaching call group, pretty much like on Zoom, and everyone just kind of like ask me questions. So I get questions like, I'm looking into starting another line for my brand. What do you think? And then I say what I think. Or someone say, I've got a lot of leads, but my website is not converting. I actually go to your website and see how we can improve it. So that's group coaching. And yeah, so if you're interested to join us anytime, that's open. Every day of the year. You just
24/7.
But because we just launched that, it's at a super crazy cheap price at $39 per month. And in a couple more months, if we have reach a good number, we will actually increase that price. So if you'd like to get in early, you can get in early and you can get that founding member price like forever. Your price would not increase even though the market price has increased. So yeah, I love to have more people join us there, because the more vibrant the community, the more good questions that we have, and it helps other members who perhaps haven't actually thought of that question. But when someone asks a question, you listen to it and you learn as well at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, this I agree. And this is the kind of money we must spend because we are investing in ourselves. And it's also good
yourself
networking.
And your business, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, do sign up. I've got a link I got your website at the bottom in the banner.
Yes.
So
Mhm.
yeah, just head over there and you can also put your name in the wait list and communicate with Michelle.
Thank you so much, the Ladies Q, for having me and let me do a shout out.
Yeah, no
Thanks for
problem.
your time.
And thank you for coming over to share your story. You know, today it went a bit personal and in depth, and we're happy to hear. Thank you for sharing, because not everyone would open themselves up to everyone.
I'm happy to kind of think back, how many years ago? Oh my God, 16 years ago, all that, sweet little love
Sweet
stories.
memories, yeah?
Yes, I know. So thanks for asking.
And also thank you for inspiring us, especially your kids, where they start their own business. I think let's say if I'm 9 years old this year, and if I'm starting my own business, I've made $400 in 10 days, and then I grow my business. If I'm 19, I actually can tell people I'm an entrepreneur for 10 years already, and I'm only 19.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah.
And that is so amazing, because
Yeah.
entrepreneurship is all in the mind. Like, you have to be positive, you have to be strong, you have to be determined, you have to have perseverance, and that is an important characteristic in life. So to build young, we need maybe both of you can start a Kids Boss Academy.
Yes, exactly right. Lauren can teach.
It's true, because of I'm running baby club and ladies club, right? So in fact, last year, I shared with Michelle too. Claire was being called by the teacher, said that, Claire was being spotted promoting kids club in school. Oh my God. I know it's not right, but in my mind, in my heart, I'm like,
cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
So proud.
So kids now change a lot, and it's unlike last time. The generation really changed. And a lot of them actually can learn coding and do online business, YouTube business. Wow, amazing.
Yeah, there are many cases where the kids actually 就是帮 parents 赚钱 from YouTube. They make the income and they make more than their parents. So times have changed, and it's amazing how social media and technology.
More than me, I can quit.
But then you will be bored. you will find something.
I know. Then I'll be like packing slime every day.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you so much once again for coming onto the show, and hopefully we will get to see you one more time again on the show, where we can talk more and see how the slime business turned out to be. I'm really excited. Maybe she'll be like Forbes top 10 under 10. No one would know. No one would know. Yeah. So thank you so much. Do you have any other advice, or Jenny has any other advice to share with everyone else?
Me. Just go for it. If you listen to us so far, my life goal is mind over matter. If you think something is going to turn out well, it's going to turn out well. And even if it doesn't, why dwell on it? Life is short. Just go for it.
Exactly. Jenny?
Me? I always repeat the same thing. Never try, you never know. So it's good that you take one step. And if, let's say, you've already done your calculated risk, it's okay to fail. Sometimes don't expect that, the moment you step out is a success career or a success business. It won't happen in that way. But at least you learn from your mistake. And you don't have a regrets behind that. I never tried before.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, and for me, I will share the Jupes promo code. So enjoy $10 off for Jupe's new collection with $80 spent with the promo code LadiesQ. So head over to Jupe website if you like what we're wearing. If not, head over to our Instagram accounts that you can see tagged with us here, and you'll be able to see some posts and stories with what we're wearing tonight. So we hope that we can showcase to you guys, because the clothes that we have are comfortable and really good in photos. Every time when I shoot Jupe clothes in photos, they look so good. It's amazing, because I mean in real life they're very good, but they look even better in photos. So I love how we can present ourselves and represent Jupe. So thank you for having us.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess that's all for tonight. Thank you everyone. Take care, and thanks for joining
night to
us for
all.
our monthly meet and greet. Next week we're actually having Hannah. Not next week, next month. We're actually having Hannah online. Yeah, and she's coming on board to share with us a little bit more about mental health and how we can take good care of ourselves, have a less stressed life, how we're going to deal with stress. And as an introvert, how can we put ourselves out there? So she's going to talk about all this, which is going to be a great topic for ladies, and also ladies who want to be an entrepreneur. So hopefully you guys enjoy our meet and greet, and we will see you next month.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.